Welcome, welcome. Today we follow up our quest with investigating the Doom commercial area. This is where we stopped yesterday. Check out the link below if you want to see more. But also this one, the ravers. We try to help them or not, we'll see. Okay, let's go. There was something fun we found. Fun items, this ball. I will return it to this bald guy. Also some book. I also want to read these books and these games. I don't know what to do with these games actually. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway. This one.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Inspect the drawings.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic. Translucent welkins with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Okay, this is important, so examine the welkin.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged.
Never read this race.
The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
Why would anyone spend so much time on this? Let's move on.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world.
Okay.
A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario, a desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Okay, let's inspect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic
Last
words
year.
like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. Minimi stands for a mini-meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed.
Sounds like Scrum, actually. But, okay. What
As
happened?
time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
It's actually...
Looks like they didn't make it.
It's actually just sort of Scrum or Kanban version of project management framework of this game. So they called it Run. Ah, nice. I like it so
A
much.
note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Okay, let's inspect
The
the notes.
handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "We're all untethered," and "Heat death of the universe."
Okay. As you might recall, they were developing a game which was erased by something. And they had no backup because they had this never-ending crunch of 8 months. And the IT girl,
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient.
she is investigating this anomaly with this why it was erased somehow, and I actually also noticed it, so we'll see. It's actually very, very interesting what is actually happened.
The whole thing resembles Cadran mosaic tiles. Very pesantic.
How do I know that Cadron mosaic tiles are supposed to look like?
History classes, students with their textbooks open,
Okay.
studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
Okay. What? This? Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. Okay. Let's go in. Oh, nice. We are in... Ah, here the bear. Okay, what's this? Oh, money! This and this. Look. Ah, this is the fridge, basically. Let's take it.
You
Nice
see
fridge,
a
actually.
terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are
Now
glowing
that's why we
red.
have this tool. Mega
This
tool.
ice bear is a hyper carnivore. Be careful.
Okay.
The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
Ah,
This must be the giant ice bear fridge that Suna mentioned. Look inside.
yes, crack
A
open the
gust
door.
of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator.
Oh, yeah, never
The
saw it
lieutenant
inside
takes
the
a peek
refrigerator.
inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
It's a fridge.
Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge.
Yes. I have such thing at home too.
Let's take a look inside.
Look inside.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge. But where's the filament memory?
Yeah.
It's not here.
I can see the offset copy. Okay, let's check the shelves again.
Someone must have taken it. What does the note say?
Okay, let's take the note. Examine a note of the ice cream wrappers in there. Examine one of the ice cream wrappers. I don't want to.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Okay, let's examine the ice cream wrappers.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the
What
fridge.
is a giant beer-shaped fridge doing in a banded cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
Okay. So they tried to sell an ice cream from this hyper carnivore.
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice.
Yes.
What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
Well, it's
The
draining
fridge
energy.
buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
What if it's good isolated? What this? This? Ah, no. Hold on. I want to investigate this note.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
Huh? Ginger kid is stealing stuff.
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sulislav.
Sulislav. But who? Sulislav. Remind me again, what is a filament? I don't know. I do know what it is. Who is this illiterate ginger kid?
Really? You don't have a single guess?
You mean Kuno?
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on the filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
Yeah. The Kuno is a stupid child, this ugly child. I mean, he called him ugly, not me. But yeah, could you have an idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be?
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the iceberg fridge.
Yes. Okay, put the note away. This looks like it.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Is it a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
Okay.
No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Let's look inside.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other.
Oh,
Near the smoke chamber,
What are you doing?
I hear the murderer of the hanged man talking. Oh,
Wait, really? We should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
Cold. No, I don't want to. A wall collapsed. Something else I can do here. What is this? Ice cream maker. Look. Flashlight casts strange shadow. This is hidden door. Oh, nice. Nice. Now, rusty ruffles are hidden above the pigging. Look in copper.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
A hole in the wall. Okay. Look, there is a hole in the wall.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do
Look
you want to
inside.
take a look?
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Rifles. Rifles,
Are
Kim.
these any good?
Inspect
Most of them
rifles.
are rusty and inoperable, like the rest, but one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
This might be the weapon which was used to kill this guy.
An old Belmagrave rifle, Revolutionary era, prized for its reliability more than its accuracy. The rest are probably Belmagraves too, just too damaged to be sure.
Take the rifle.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
Where are we?
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be a non-weapons cache.
What does it mean, a rifle here?
It means there are firearms, breech loaders, still lying around in Martinaise. This would have been good in our case against Ruby for Titus. Too late for that now, but still, might be useful down the road.
He likes this find.
Someone has stuck some pasta. This. Frozen ice cream maker still running. Yes. Money.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Let's unplug the red one.
An electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now.
Let's unplug the black one.
Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
It's black. It's not like it's the red one, because it's black. The color of... I don't know.
The lieutenant raises his brows,
Okay,
but
let's
doesn't say
plug in
anything.
black cable
Somewhere,
again.
a machine hums along with the current. Happy.
Okay, let's look inside. Tank top. Nice. Intercom. Okay. This.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old
Crank
submarine.
the lid.
It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric
I need
freezer that
physical
appears to be
instruments.
frozen shut.
Turn the ice cream crank.
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping.
Let me shut it off. I don't want to crack it open while
Only
it's
the
running.
black cable, something close to
Very smart. Opening the lid should be much easier after the ice cream maker has defrosted.
Oh, okay. Nice.
This orange machine is
Oh.
dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and
28%.
an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Let's check the clothes. Do we have something? Physical instrument +1. Can we wear something? That's -2. Oh, this looks good. It's the same because, okay. Anyway, set. Okay, we have this tool.
This orange machine is
Okay,
dead still. It
let's
has
try.
a hand-cranked ice cream churner and
Fuck. I guess I do a quick save.
this orange machine is dead still. It has a hand ice squeaks beneath your Kavalzun multi-tool, but your fingers slip away and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do other than wait for it to defrost or bulk up and get stronger.
I will just wait to defrost. It will take maybe a day. Just have to come back tomorrow or so. Let's do this.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace. Coloring it, you muster all your strength and yell. Your dehydrated, hungover throat can produce little more than a dry croak.
What the hell?
A lifetime of smoking and drinking will do that. The chatter from the chimney continues on as before. You seem to have then again, maybe it's worth actually trying something up there.
Maybe you should let your voice rest, officer. Try again later.
Okay. I will not kick it with my foot. Usually it removes my health. Oh, nice. This is the door and it's open now. Okay, at least it's a shortcut. What else? What else? What else? Get the ice cream maker open. Okay. Try to or ask Suna for help. Suna is this IT girl. Find a way in. It's actually upstairs in this building, so maybe...
An old call box with a matrix of pushback. East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area.
Yes. East Delta Commerce Center.
Silence. No, this button.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
I still believe it's this empty button.
Nothing happens after silence. Silence. No one's home at Fortress. You ring the doorbell. You ring the... What an ominous... Just seeing the words, Andro Orlando. All you hear is static. You wait for it. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter.
Okay. Let's talk to this book lady. Maybe she has an idea.
What have you found? And also, do you buy the book?
Okay. She's crazy, anyway.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
What are you missing here? Why does it feel familiar? What feels familiar?
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Oh. Where we met
Yes,
before?
I used to stand out there all the time, before Mother told me to focus on my homework. You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir, telling people about being a star or something. I don't really understand who those stars are. Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
What do you mean better? No, thanks, I'm trying.
Yeah, I can see. You don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
Party eyes.
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
Oh yeah.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably going to.
Yeah.
Good thing she didn't say party eyes loud. Her mother's nearby. Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy.
Yes, of course it means you are taking
Oh, baby.
drugs.
That's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
Okay, conclude.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
Okay, leave. Thanks, little girl. Okay. Give me a sec. Take the responsibility. Let's do this. Okay, found this ball. Here.
It is such a pleasure to see you again, officer.
Oh,
How may I help?
maybe this one.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabiner do for you?
Yeah. I found a new ball.
What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for pétanque.
What the hell?
Now, no need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinaise.
I really tried.
Trying is worth as much as is accomplished. In this case, almost nothing.
Now this is true.
Fine. You tried to right a wrong. It's still a gram better than actual nothing.
Oh, show him the riffle I found and maybe he can say something about it. Oh, this is nice.
It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber. Breech loading. Reversal made. Good weapon. Accurate and reliable.
His moves are quick and precise as he first checks the weapon, then aims it at the sea. This man knows firearms intimately.
He's a
This
soldier.
one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where
Okay,
did you find her?
point at the bookstore.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
Okay, leave. And you?
It is such a pleasure
Are you
to see
friendly
you
now?
again, officer. How may I help the
I don't
citizens
want this
militia?
fucking sandwich. Okay. At least we have one quest solved. Get reality locked down, explore, find a way into secret passage. It's this one. It's in this kitchen. Maybe go. Let's go look. We have this tool right now. We hadn't this tool before. Maybe with this tool it might work. Yes. Not
You
use.
see a heavy steel door with... It could be connected to the barred door upstairs.
Try to push door. The barred. What is a barred door? Yeah.
The cobalt, old cobalt, it leads to a... The door does not.
Kind of door. Do you see upstairs? Let's go upstairs. There is a door upstairs. I mean, this is probably the room where... Oh, look, I have a thought.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray. Light it up and...
Nah. I don't do this shit. This door is closed. And this door is closed. Oh, I have to... And this door is also closed. But they are white. Usually elements are green when I hover them. And they are white from the beginning. Oh, look. What this? New stuff? What's it? You see yard below. The corpse is no longer there. Yeah, I know. I move it back. Is here a door? Ah, yes, there's a door. Maybe I can open it.
The same small, heavy
Kick
door.
the
No
door.
lock in sight.
Let's kick the door. I can kick the door. Fuck. Let's ask her.
I was just thinking,
Lock
what a
her
nice
into
day
the
for
house.
questions
Locked. Good.
pertaining to a murder
A
investigation.
god man. Why it's locked? I've concluded an autopsy. I'd like to ask you a question about Lily.
Let's see. I wrote down the nickname. We have questions that might help solve some gaps in our field autopsy. I'm sure my colleague has a few of his own while I take notes.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations, recorded neatly in blue ink. Everything left to be clarified is in the column on the left.
His eyes color.
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know. It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face.
Okay.
Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth.
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember.
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made it oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
The young woman nods.
Oh, that. It was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though. How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
Is this Martinaise lit?
Lit is literature, but not like a lit. Don't interrupt.
He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bad shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star. Port after port. Third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
What were the women in this?
Oh,
you,
yeah.
You were the woman in this. Of course. Can you tell us precisely what this means?
No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
She points herself some pores. Oh, fuck, I'm tired.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orania needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer.
For money.
He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people on the Seminine Islands, and on other islands too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Okay. Not very fun story.
It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when you're sober. A change of topic?
Okay. I think we finished. Where is the place?
In Oranje, officer.
Okay.
It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs and even fewer cities. It's made of agricultural plots near the border of Gotwald. Executive summary: cows, silos, and wheat. Oranje's map of waterways. This fits with his tattoo.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
Moving on.
Her eyes follow yours on the piece
I
of
think we
paper.
finished.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
I can't open this fucking door. Where is my physical trash traction speed? Violin, empathy, authority, suggestion, endurance, pain, threshold. Here. Okay, let's do a quick save. Just now I want to open it.
The same small, heavy
Come
door.
on.
No lock in sight.
Now I reload. I just want to open it. It's actually probably even possible to solve it somehow else. But
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
fuck, it's failed again. Last time.
The same small, heavy door. No lock
Fuck.
in sight.
One more time. One more time.
Demolish the place.
Oh!
I don't see how this is going to give new results. There must be another way in there.
Because she's talking to us the first time. How?
Through the kitchen door, perhaps. Let's explore rather than destroy.
Yeah, I mean, I
It could
know.
be that your eyesight is still too poor to notice it behind that window.
Yeah. Okay. But the door is closed. And the bartender has no idea how to get in.
You see, it could be connected to the bar.
Okay. I have no new actions.
The man ponders his cooking
By the
utensils
way,
and gives
do
you
you
a
know
little
what's behind
nod.
the door?
He looks up at you, shrugging is an international sign.
Okay, he don't know. He has no idea. I actually asked him already about this. Maybe he has an idea.
The Coppernado is back. What do you want?
Oh, I want to go over.
Yeah?
Okay.
What?
Well, he hasn't any information about the door. What she was scared of, when did she leave? Do you know she's doing with the Yulan
The
freelancers?
what now? I have no idea. Boys,
She said she's building a pale emitter.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies and a pale something. I don't know more.
This guy barely understands what he's talking about.
Yeah, he looks
There you
stupid.
have it. Pale something. Friday afternoon, when you first arrived, I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation. I told you. You.
What she was scared of? Me? Me personally?
Yes, you. The cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
Huh. He's probably knew me from my singing days. Oh, sorry. God, why did you flee when... Okay.
It seems you have that effect. Especially on women.
Fuck off.
Right. That's the second one now.
He's
who's
sexy.
trying to flee you.
He looks like a joker.
You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
Okay. What else did Ruby tell you about?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop.
I won't stop.
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other, open them up like cans.
Nice.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did.
Yes,
Now,
I did.
we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having to go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
Silence. He nods.
Am I a can opener?
You are insistent.
Anything else?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This cop, Titus. This cop, he. But she was too scared.
Scared? You should be too. A strange fear creeps over you. A metallic
Nice.
taste in your mouth.
It's okay.
Change the
Nice.
subject.
Nice, nice, nice.
Anything else you want, Carl?
I'm going to take off. This is nice. This is such nice touch. This is nice. Okay, another about the two possible. Ask another about the two possible meaning. Whom? Ah, another one. Okay. Maybe he's an artist. Maybe he has an idea.
Hi again, gendarme.
What muscular type? Okay. Oh. What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I live up the stairs.
Convenient. But what are you doing here? Talking to me?
Tell me about that muscular type who came to investigate the crime.
Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
What did he look like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
Mm-hmm. Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
What was he saying?
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
What did you
Nothing.
tell him?
That I didn't see anything.
And he believed you?
Why shouldn't he?
Do you tell him about your friend?
What friend?
Your Sunday friend, the witness.
No, I don't think it came up.
That makes sense. Besides the muscular, did he have any other identifying traits?
Let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Ornese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He's nothing. That I didn't see anything.
Алло.
Саша, это когда через 30 минут закончится.
Sorry. So. And did you tell him about your friend?
What friend?
Okay.
No,
Thanks
I'm
for the
sure.
information.
Anything else on your mind?
What is it about the Carries himself? Ah.
Could he be a member of the homosexual underground?
Of course he's a member of the homosexual underground.
Yes, this man is definitely one of the homos.
Of course.
I've seen them homos with my own eyes. This sexual thing seems interesting. Ask around, become involved. Just pointing it out. We're not talking about some kind of cult with members here. You made it up.
The homosexual underground? Why, yes, I am, officer. Why? Do you want to investigate?
Yeah. Yes, I want to hear more about this.
Oh, it's a pleasure group. A Sabrosa pleasure group congregating in cellars under the cover of night. Saturday night. Sometimes even Friday night.
And Thursday?
Or Thursday night. Sometimes the congregating doesn't even end. It carries on into our daily life. Oh, we're ambitious. We want to destroy the last vestiges of meaning, the last things people in Rebishol have to hold on to, the true symbols of security, the meaning of man and woman, mother and father, their marriage. Everything will be constantly shifting and moving under our rule. The future will belong to a circus of identities just spinning around, surreal and unreal. You won't even know who you are anymore. But do you also like the razzle-dazzle of gold? Do you like parties and discos and having fun under the vibrant lights of Saturday night? Because instead of the traditional family unit, we're going to have all this razzmatazz. And mysteries, of course, too. Mysteries of a sexual nature, very esoteric. And disco music and drugs.
There's another text.
Because instead of the traditional family unit, we're going to have all this razzmatazz. And mysteries, of course, too. Mysteries of a sexual nature, very esoteric. And disco music and drugs. You can't just get into it. You have to be born into it. One is either already in the homosexual movement or forever excluded from it. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what we're looking for. Who knows, maybe you were homosexual in the past. Maybe all of that has been repressed. I have to say that you do look like someone who might be part of the underground. You have that very distinctive, I can't understand what's going on here look.
I have to think about it. This is gonna be 24-hour mind project for me. 20 hours at least.
Absolutely wonderful.
A man like you can figure out his sexuality in a working day.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
So weird stuff. Okay, let's close it for today. But it's challenging. See you.